how do you build leaders? How do you create leaders? How do you help leaders? How do you propel leaders forward who see that their responsibility is not just to the institutions that they end up working for and the businesses that they end up creating, but their role is as a citizen and their role is to give back.
I graduated from Carlson many years ago, and for the first 5 years of my career, I stayed right here in the Twin Cities as a professional. And then I moved east, and I've really been there ever since. It was some almost 35, 40 years ago. It was during my time away from the Twin Cities that I came to realize how much the education I received at Carlson meant to me and how well it prepared me to be a success.
My grandfather always told me that the greatest gift he was given was an education from a public institution, and without it, he wouldn't have had all the successes. He attributed it to his education. And so the opportunity to work alongside the public campaign for the university, for the Carlson School, was an incredible opportunity to give back. My grandfather also said the greatest gift you can give someone is education and opportunity and a job. And I think the Carlson School does just that. It educates, it creates leaders, it creates the virtuous cycle that makes our economy, our community vibrant.
I see a great deal of momentum with respect to Carlson. And I feel like it's been accelerating, which is exactly what you need to do in the current environment. So as I see programs expand, new degrees being offered, and having those classes fill up immediately, only to have everyone who graduates with a new degree employed within days or perhaps upon graduation, shows that Carlson is being responsive to the needs of the business community. That's critical.
One of the big things in the campaign is to create access. It really is thinking about how do we make sure those who wouldn't necessarily have access to those opportunities, to that education, they come to the Carlson School and their life trajectory is changed.
When I spend time with students, I am completely energized. These are young people that I would hire tomorrow if I were running, whatever it is. I just think that experience with the students and seeing that our young men and women are of such caliber is completely energizing. It bodes well for the future, and I think it's very exciting. And that's what embodies the sort of payback, if you will, from giving in my particular case.
The Carlson School is already extraordinary. You would say it's great. So how do we make it greater? And I think the key is that we build on the foundations that have been put in place. We've always valued the faculty and bringing in the best and the brightest. The faculty that promotes the research that helps our business leaders do better, helps our economy. We've thought about how do we recruit a diverse student body. And so the focus now for the Carlson School is how do we connect the dots so that it's not one of each of these components, but how do all the components come together? How do we work with the institution that is the university and other disciplines? How do we bring that in? How do we work with the corporations in Minnesota? How do we become better stewards of what our legacy as a school needs to be, which is to make sure that the most talented, most thoughtful, most civic-minded leaders are coming out of the doors here ready to make a difference in the world.